Your next performer is from Cleveland and has been writing and performing comedy at local open mics and showcases since 2014. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Prince.
All right, thank you. I was on an airplane recently, and I love airplanes because my diet stops at the jetway. If that thing goes down, I'm not going to be caught drinking Diet Coke as my last drink ever. Plus, if I'm up there drinking Diet, we get a little bit of turbulence. I'm going to be like, wait a minute, is the plane crashing, or is it just my sugar? Can you imagine, really, if the plane does crash and they find my body next to a can of Diet Coke? It'd just be sad. It'd just be like, hey, look at that. He thought he had a future. Boy, flying hasn't gone as smoothly since the pandemic, has it? It feels like every week there's like a new fight on a plane video coming out. The airlines, they don't know what to do. They're hurting for money, so they got to embrace it a little bit. I was booking a ticket the other day. I could get first class, business class coach, and now Fight Club all the way in the back. Even Southwest kind of embraced it. They're like, you want to fight on our planes, winners fly free. Plus, they're going to make a lot of money now because you can actually place bets with the gate agent on who you think is going to start the fight on your plane. I saw this guy wearing a mask like below his nose, and I was like, give me $50 on B-13 over there. It's fun, it's like bingo a little bit, because after the fight you just wait for the announcement. B-17, like, oh, so close. I'm not too worried like if a fight breaks out next to me though, because I took karate as a kid. I did. I started when I was 8 years old and I quit when I was about 8 years old. Because even back then I knew karate was like a little bit of a scam, because in that short amount of time, and with what I assure you is no hard work or dedication, I earned 3 belts. First belt I got was a white belt. I think that was showing up 2 weeks in a row. The second belt I got was the blue belt. Probably means my parents paid the bill on time. The third belt I got was from my dad when I quit karate. But I was a child in the 80s, you know, the Karate Kid was big. Everybody wanted to be Daniel-san or Cobra Kai. I just wanted to be Cobra Sayonara. Like, there was no point for me. Plus, I don't really trust the owners of karate studios, because I've really never met one. You ever been out socially and just, you know, casually bump into somebody that owns a dojo? No, there's more karate studios at convenience stores, yet crime keeps going up. I've never seen one news story that ends with like a roundhouse kick to the face. Where are all these people that took karate? Shouldn't they be like some super neighborhood watch group by now? You don't really even need to watch anybody. You just need one crazy person that'll go out there on the sidewalk all night long and just do karate. All by themselves. No one's messing with that neighborhood. Even the criminals driving by are like rolling up their windows going, don't make eye contact, this neighborhood's already nuts. I got little nieces and nephews, they take karate. At least I think so, I don't know. I'm not a very good uncle, actually. I mean, I'm not the creepy uncle, but I'm not the cool uncle either. I don't really like kids, you know, so it's a fine line I gotta walk at a family party, because I gotta be cool enough so that the kids are excited to see me, but enough of a dirtbag that their parents never asked me to babysit. I guess you can call it like an absentee uncle, that's what I am. Which has benefits, because like every couple of months I get invited to a surprise birthday party. Well, it's a surprise to me anyway, I don't know when their birthdays are. I do have a cousin that's like 20 years younger than me. He's really into shoes, like buying and selling shoes, some kind of sneakerhead or something like that. I don't know, I just turned 40. I think I'm too old to get the shoe things, but he's got hundreds of pairs of shoes. I go to his apartment, it looks like the front desk of a bowling alley. One time I asked him, I was like, hey man, what's with all the shoes? And he goes, look, having the right pairs of shoes will get you a girlfriend. I was like, man, when I was your age, just having an apartment would do that. I think it complicates life though, because his girlfriend asked him, hey, what shoes do you want to wear tonight? And she doesn't get an answer for like 7 days. I keep it simple. My girlfriend asked me, what shoes are you wearing tonight? And I was like, these shoes. The only pair of shoes that I own. Which is a great pair of shoes, honestly. I've worn them every day. They still look brand new, probably 2-3 years now. Nothing special, just a men's basic running shoe. But I think the secret is I haven't actually ran anywhere in like 30 years. Extends the life on that a little bit. Plus, you know, my cousin, he told me that he wants to work in a shoe store like as a career, which totally blows my mind. Because the only person I ever knew growing up that worked at a shoe store was Al Bundy. And I think we kind of forgot what it was like back then to buy shoes. Now you got the self-serve warehouse, you got the online stuff, but I remember as a kid I was terrified because they'd have to measure your feet when you got there. And if you don't know, they got this device that measures your feet. I can only describe it as a medieval torture device to a kid. It's wood and metal, it looks like it's got spikes coming out of the side of it. I felt like if I put my foot in, I was never going to get it back. A few days ago, I saw an old man in a wheelchair missing a leg, and I was like, oh, sir, thank you for your service. He's like, oh, no, this was Payless. All right, I'm Stephen Prince. Thank you.
All right, one more time. Stephen Prince. That's